Hi, my name is Isser Pleiner, and I'm speaking to you today from Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a small territory of the United Kingdom, which is located on the southern coast of Spain. It juts out into the Mediterranean, just where the Mediterranean and the Atlantic Ocean come together. Gibraltar is an iconic place because it has an iconic image. It is I'm sure everyone has heard of the Rock of Gibraltar. And it is a picturesque place. It's beautiful, usually good weather. Tourists come here in the groves, large numbers on boats and buses. And it's a place to enjoy one's holiday and vacation time. However, I'm not on vacation and holiday. I happen to live in Gibraltar, and I've been here for a few years, formerly from the US and Canada. And I've come here to work in my field of choice, something which I've done my entire life, and that is Chinuch, the education of Jewish children. Gibraltar has a Jewish community which is not large, but it is truly significant. The community numbers about 1,000 with several hundred children, and it's about 300 years old, and it's growing. It's a rich community in its history. It's a rich community in its Jewishness. And I merit the opportunity, which I do have, to lead 2 of the 3 schools here in Gibraltar. But the reason why I'm talking to you now, besides introducing Gibraltar, which in itself can be a nice talk, and I can invite you to come, is to tell you about my initiative that because of my experiences in Chinuch, my education, and I feel that I have a lot to offer others, a vast amount, so that I have made the decision and I've taken the steps to broaden my horizons and to make myself available beyond the schools that I lead and the community that I live in through social media by setting up a website called chinuchmatters.net. And I'm doing that because I feel I do have so much to offer. And I feel that educating children and raising children is a challenge for everyone. And its importance requires that people really understand what they're doing in order to be successful. And I guess that's probably why the name of my website, Chinuch Matters, is so appropriate. Chinuch matters. The matters of Chinuch truly matter. Chinuch is a mitzvah from the Torah. We're required to educate, train a generation of children that they can grow up and take on the yoke of mitzvot, to grow to become Yarei Shemayim, Ohavei Hashem, because that's what Hashem requires us to do. That's an obligation that we have, is to ensure that our people our eternal people are truly eternal. So we take a young generation of children growing up, and we help and form and mold them into a chain, into a link of a chain that will be the chain that will never break, and that it will ensure our eternity. I think in Hashem's paradigm of chinuch, failure is not an option. Hashem expects us to try our best, to do all of our hishtadlut, obviously to be mitpalel for siyata dishmaya. But the hishtadlut that Hashem requires of us means to leave no stone unturned and do all the hard work in preparation to raise children, whether it be raising children as parents or teaching children in the schools. And because of the challenges, and there's always been challenges, right? Educating children has always been a challenge. But even in these days, in these years, in the 21st century, in the Ikvasa de Mashiach, in the days leading up to the end of time, the complications are even greater. And so I am putting myself forward, and I am making myself available on social media to reach out to parents and to educators, to lead and mentor and guide and share what I have with you. And so I invite you and I encourage you to check out the website chinuchmatters.net. It's a resource. It's a hub of resources for chinuch. And I think if we get together and we have conversations about what your concerns and needs are, that you're in the trenches trying to raise your children or be the most successful Rebbe or teacher in the classroom, I can step in and lend a hand and give you the guidance that you need. So I want to invite you and welcome you to chinuchmatters.net. And look for me in social media in different venues. And let me help you to be successful in the greatest way possible in one of the most important jobs that any Jewish person can endeavor, which is the chinuch of our children. I look forward to greeting you soon and meeting you, and to all, Chag Kosher v'Sameach. Have a great day.